I figured I would share this with anybody else that might be struggling. This is a conversation I had with a family member who stated she still struggles with her soul purpose and loneliness. This is my response. I still question mine all the time too. You're not alone in that. But I've learned to trust the messages God puts in front of me and move on them anyway, even when I don't fully understand them yet. I truly listen to that good voice within. My hubby laughs at me when I tell him I'm always praying for signs, and the crazy part is I do get them. And he giggles and says, "See, you always get your answers." Like, hello, that's obvious. But only when my mind finally gets quiet down. That's when I can hear, that's when I can see. But the truth is, I don't receive them in the noise. I receive them in the quiet. When my mind finally settles, that's when I can hear, that's when I can see. And this is where I think people get it twisted. People say, just go to God. But no one teaches how to actually get there. That's why teaching about mental health is so important to me. Because if your mind is full of grief, loss, past trauma, racing, anxious, overwhelmed, you can't hear anything clearly. That's why what Jesus said, even in the Bible, matters so much to me. When he said the kingdom of God is within you and told us to go into a room and shut the door and pray, he was showing us that connection happens in stillness, not in chaos. I've been reading Mary Magdalene's book about Jesus, and she teaches the how that Jesus taught her, which was weirdly left out of the newer Bibles and the King James Version. Imagine if we were taught early on how to go within and not look for external things or an external God to fix us. What mental health would look like in 2026 for all of us. To me, prayer and meditation go hand in hand, asking and receiving. It's all about getting quiet enough to actually connect within. That's the real work. That's where most people struggle, learning how to sit with ourselves, how to quiet our mind, how to listen instead of constantly thinking. Because loneliness isn't fixed by another person, not even in marriage. It shifts when you reconnect within. That's where God is for me. That's where the real unconditional love is. And that kind of connection doesn't come from just being told to pray and seek God. It comes from learning how to be still long enough to actually feel it. To seek within is where God is for me. That's why I offer so many suggestions and ideas on how to help others quiet their mind, which is the biggest struggle in society today. We offer lots of tools, science, and resources so people can get there with Love Surrounds You, and of course our event, Right Out of the Darkness. I love you so much. I'm really proud of you.